Well, we got a really big fixture coming from the Etihad Stadium this weekend in round 20 of the Premier League. This is the review of that round on Red Card Radio. My name is James. I support Arsenal. That guy's Brad. He supports Chelsea. What, Brad? Down below is Sean. He supports Tottenham. What's up, Brad? Why are you giving me that look?
This is the preview.
What did I say? Review again?
You did.
Bro, I can't ever get that right.
We're previewing. We're previewing match week 20.
Yeah.
The review for match week 19 and 20 will come out next week.
Oh.
But we're midweek, so it kind of, it's Friday. You probably expected a review of match week 19.
Holidays, Friday. Yeah, there's a lot going on.
It's a new year, so we working on some stuff.
Friends of the podcast. You know this about me. I need to go back to host school. Clearly, we need to splurge to send me back to host school. But yes, this is the preview. Thank you, Brad. Preview of round 20 in the Premier League. Today, we're going to look at round 20. We're gonna catch up on the spreadsheet, guys. We're gonna the picks, win, lose, draw. We're gonna see how everyone's doing, how that's panning out, because there's been some football that's been played since we last looked at that. And then we'll get out of here. But really, that first one we want to start with actually is at the end of the weekend. It's the ultimate game. It's final game of the weekend from the Etihad. It's Manchester City versus Chelsea Football Club. Now, this is a big one for you, Brad.
It is, and we are missing Moises Caicedo.
Yeah. So, how is he already suspended again?
And the yellow card from match week 19, which we'll get into next week, super, super soft. I think that was a reputation yellow card because I don't think he touched. I think there was zero contact on that Bournemouth player. But yeah, I don't.
Well, to be fair, he got that one, and then he could have gotten a second yellow, but the ref didn't give him one later. And so if he didn't get the first yellow, he probably would have gotten the second one that was a yellow that didn't give him a second yellow in the game. So,
I mean, left, right. I don't know. I mean, maybe we need to play against a team that wants to play the game instead of, counterattacking the entire time. So maybe this will be a good game. I'm guessing it's going to be a Enzo Reece James pivot with Gusto at the right back.
Well, that's an interesting. Okay, let me back up a second. Is Lavia still alive? Is Romeo Lavia still alive?
His hamstrings are not.
Is he just done?
He's worse than his injuries are worse than Reece James. That's saying something.
Because this is a guy who when you guys brought him in, it was part of the Caicedo, Enzo, Lavia midfield shenanigans extravaganza, the
trio.
Yes, the 250 million pound midfield. Purchases.
Yes,
and
we are.
And he's played 15 games or something like that in 2 years,
maybe
2.5 years.
Yeah. Every time he's healthy, he hurts himself again. So
that's insane, right?
It is,
because this is
crazy.
This is a perfect situation for him to come in,
and dominate. Because he's a very good midfielder when he's healthy.
But Sean? What's your best availability?
Best ability.
What's your best ability?
Availability.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have it.
So, okay. So you think Reece James is going into the midfield?
Yep. If Cucurella can play, that'd be great. But apparently his hamstrings are going.
Where does Cole Palmer fit into the side in this game?
Honestly, I want to see him at right wing. With João Pedro in the 10. Liam Delap at the 9. I don't care between Garnacho and Gittins. I don't think there's much of a difference that it matters.
Garnacho is an interesting character because I
think Garnacho is more finished than Gittins, and I think Garnacho could.
He looks so wasteful.
Yes,
he looks so extra. Wasteful.
He's so extra.
Yeah,
but probably is Garnacho on the left.
Okay.
Over Gittins. I mean, I'm fine either way. Whatever you want. The left. Till Mudrik's back, whoever.
Mudrik. Okay. Aren't they lining up the loan to Strasbourg for him?
I think a sell to Strasbourg for him, sir. I don't know what you're talking about. Strasbourg is interested in having the Ukrainian wonder kid who's going to become a Ballon d'Or nominee.
In the same way that they were interested in having Ben Chilwell, right?
Yeah, 100%. And well, it's a loan for Penders, but
All right. Well,
yeah,
more
100%.
serious.
But
Okay, so I don't disagree with you that it seems to me that Cole Palmer on the right. Well, let me ask this a different way. Which player between Cole Palmer and Esteval provides better defensive cover, better tracking back? Which player will do more of that?
neither.
Well,
Maybe Esteval, maybe Cole Palmer into the midfield, but he's not tracking all the way back.
yeah. Well, in 2026, when that game is played, we no longer have offense only players. So it seems to me that like that can't be an acceptable,
What do
right?
you mean?
Like every player needs to be playing defense in this, especially against Manchester City.
Yeah, Erling Haaland plays great defense.
Erling Haaland is the one that sets the pace for the press. Have you like when you watch City, like Erling Haaland is the one who starts the press. Like he is the one that's sprinting onto the goalkeeper and forcing the goalkeeper to make a pass.
Yeah, and tracks back. Right. Okay. Cole Palmer's up there right next to Delap
Yeah,
doing that with the defenders. Like,
yeah. I guess my frame of reference is with my wingers between Martinelli and Trossard and Saka and Madueke. Like all four of these players track back and
no. You
go.
said Madueke tracks back? He
Yes,
might track back, but he doesn't do anything.
yes, he does. Wait, have you watched him for Arsenal? This man does not rest on defense. Like
Okay.
these man they are in it, right? And like that's a core tenet of Arsenal style of playing. I feel like in this modern way of playing football that the Mesut Ozil type player, if you will, which I think Cole Palmer sometimes kind of fits that mold. Like, that's kind of a luxury that most teams can't afford.
I
So
mean,
I was gonna say I generally agree with your sentiment in that I would start Cole Palmer in this game on the right. I was just curious who is going to provide more defensive coverage because this is Manchester City you're playing. It's not Bournemouth who are
I think both
traditionally
are
bad with the
similar.
ball.
Let me say, I think both are similar. Um, but I think it's 60 minutes of Cole, maybe 70 minutes, depending on the game. And then it's 20 to 30 minutes Esteval on the right side coming in with fresh legs. Probably what it is.
Who do you think is a bigger impact sub? I think Esteval is probably a bigger impact sub.
Yeah. I think Cole Palmer has a bigger impact the longer he's in the game.
Yeah.
So I think Esteval coming off of the bench when people are tired
With his speed and explosiveness, I
is
think I'd rather have
yep.
him. Yeah. Okay. I agree with you
And
in
that gets the
principle.
byline.
Yeah.
And then I think Pedro as a 10, as a second striker, is his best spot.
How does your boy Batty Shield deal with
He,
Erling Holland?
Badia's shield goes to um um
Strasbourg.
no. He's not even good enough for Strasbourg. No. Hold on. Last place team in Scottish
Scottish.
football.
He's sending him to Scotland.
Yeah. Livingston. Oh, Dundee. Dundee sounds like a fun name. That'd be 10th place. He can go to Dundee. Because it was his fault we lost to Villa too. He's the one that gave up the ball for that goal. So no, Battershield can go. It's the back line if Cucurella is healthy is Cucurella, Chaloba, Fofana, Gusto.
Is that your best four if Reece James is in the midfield?
Correct.
Because
Having to slide Reece James up.
I would imagine Reece James would be included in your best.
Correct. 100%. 100%. Assuming we had Caicedo, then yes. Gusto goes sits his butt on the bench.
Can Chelsea win this game?
Yeah, why not? We have enough. The question isn't can we score enough. The question is can we defend it? Can we stop them from scoring enough?
You think so?
Like we have the firepower. Yeah, I think like we generally have the firepower between Enzo, Palmer, and Pedro. And then if Delap either holds up or gets something going between those three players, we have the goals in the squad to be fine.
No, I think your point is in the right geolocation, because I put it into the pre-production chat that unbeknownst to anyone, no one noticed that through half of the season, Erling Haaland is on pace for 40 goals,
Yes.
and no one noticed it. He has
Yeah.
19 goals.
Wow.
Yeah.
As of prior to the last week, which is insane.
Yeah, he's only played
It's
18 games so far.
It's insanity.
Yeah.
And he has 19 goals.
Yeah. So like I think if our defense shows up and doesn't lose concentration, and we generally play well against teams that want to play, that want the ball, that want to do things.
Yeah, you
Right,
struggle breaking down the low block.
It's the low block curse. Like, and it's funny if you replace because there's rumors of Meresca being replaced by coaches who play free flowing football because they never have the ball and nobody plays a low block against them. It's going to be the same thing again.
We've talked about this with Thomas Frank. It seems like at least a couple times this year, is that there is a different world when you're coming to a team that has to face a low block every week. Is that you have to change your style, you have to change your approach, and maybe some of the ideas and philosophies that you think are super important won't always succeed at a club that always faces a low block. And so,
and like, Badashil is decent enough in possession. It just doesn't make up for him being as bad as he is as a center back.
Yeah, I don't know. This is an interesting. I mean, personally, selfishly, I would love for Chelsea to win this game.
Yeah,
obviously, right? This
best
is
case scenario for you.
Yeah, this is the rare situation where I'm rooting for Chelsea in a sense. But I just don't like.
I'll mark it down.
Brad, do you see how he made sure to distinct it in a sense?
Yes.
Well, and he's also wearing blue this week too.
He is wearing blue.
I knew what he was doing.
Actually,
I knew what he was doing.
That is more of a Napoli blue than it is. It's actually more of a city blue, you know?
I will be completely, it is more sky blue than anything. I think Napoli blue is actually a pretty good description of it.
Napoli, it's pretty close to a Napoli.
The way I've been picking my jerseys this year is I've been going anti-chronological. So I started with the newest jerseys that I owned because, of course, in my closet, my jerseys are chronologically ordered.
Okay.
And so I've been going anti-chronologically. And so right now we are in the Puma era, the end of Arsene Wenger into the Unai Emery era of the Arsenal kid. This is like a 2016, 2017.
I can picture an extremely skin tight Santi Cazorla in a like I can
kit.
picture a Puma kit. Yeah.
I love Santi Cazorla.
Oh,
that's my guy. But I guess I say all that. I think City are humming right now. I think that they're probably gonna win this game against Chelsea.
We'll see. I mean, we'll see what happened. There's probably something that's happened on Wednesday that's caused them to cause them to lose this game. I don't know what.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just predicting that, something. Sunderland did something.
Sunderland beat them on Wednesday, and then Chelsea beat them on Sunday. It's going to be a great two rounds for Arsenal.
Yeah,
of course.
I just hope that both teams
watch Sunderland get some points. Sean, shut up. Nobody likes that opinion.
Sunderland are holding sick. All right. Full disclosure, Sunderland City has not played at the time of recording this podcast. Sunderland are holding 6 tomorrow against City.
Sunderland are getting points.
No, they're not. They are
Sunderland
absolutely
are getting
not.
points.
There's no world where Sunderland
Changing
gets
my
points.
pick. Sunderland are getting points.
Is it at the SOL?
Yes, it is.
Yes,
Okay.
it was. Yes, it
I'm
was.
with-
It
I'm
was
with-
at the SOL.
I'm with Brad. Definitely getting points for show. The
Okay.
Fighting
What
Granite
point?
Jacques
They
Or
might get
point.
point.
or
Right.
point.
It's interesting you said
The
that.
Fighting Granite Jacques.
There was a Sunderland fan who made like an Instagram post about how his dad had passed away and how his dad would have been so happy to see Sunderland back in the Premier League and going to the Stadium of Light to see them in the Premier League. And Granit Xhaka replied to this fan on Instagram and was like, "We'll be fighting for him and for you every game." And I'm just like, I miss Granit Xhaka.
Yo.
I miss
Yeah.
Wow.
I should wear my Xhaka jersey next week.
You know-
I've already
you know
worn
what
it
must-
this season.
I don't know anything about Granite Jacques' personal life. I bet at some point about 7 years ago, I bet he has a child that's about 7 years old.
He does.
Because at some point, okay, all right. So I'm not far off because at some point he chilled out, and parenthood does that where it changes you as a person, as a player, as a teammate, as a person. You know what I mean? Like at some point he became this like person you want on your team and you want leading your next generation of people and players and yada yada yada, like all the sappy stuff. But
Yeah, his first daughter was born in 2019.
yep. I'm darn close, aren't I?
Yeah, you're in the ballpark. In the ballpark.
Yeah, at some point he stopped being the reckless like bully, and then he was just a little softy. Now he's replying to people on Instagram telling them we're fighting for you every day.
In Granit
So you're
Xhaka,
saying-
in his defense, he was refereed by based on people's presuppositions about him. He was refereed by like the people's opinion on him a lot, especially at the end of his Arsenal career.
So,
Well,
hey,
Anyway,
so you're saying,
speaking of that, I thought. Oh, go ahead, Brad. I didn't mean
I was
to
gonna
cut you off.
say the Fighting Granite Xhakas, are they gonna come steal 3 points at
I would-
3-point lane?
So I was going. All right. So I was going to segue. So I'm glad I let you do it. So I was going to make the argument that Christian Romero is being adjudicated by refs on a Granit Xhaka scale until my man gets a ban for 5 yellows before 19 or whatever I think it's 5 yellows before 19 games, takes a suspension, comes back and gets 4 in 3 games. He got 1 each in his 2 games back and then 2 in 1 game. My man's got 9 before Boxing Day.
and well, to be fair, one of the yellow
I
cards,
can't defend that.
one of the yellow cards should have been a straight red card. When he kicked out, when he got a second yellow against Liverpool,
Oh,
that should have been
yeah.
a straight red. That should have been a straight
Yeah.
red.
and it's not. There wasn't. Yes, it's a red. It's a straight red for stupidity. It's not like it's just like a little knee, like it was just like a little kicking motion. No cleat went into any part of any body. Like it was not like an actual like,
Hey Sean.
donkey kick. But still, yes, yeah, it's a yellow for stupidity.
Could you say that the second yellow was justifiable?
Okay.
Yes, it was justifiable. Yes. But all right. So to answer your question, Brad, we are playing at home,
Correct.
Fighting Granite Xhaka's taking all 3.
Put a score on it?
No.
Granite-
Because I'm.
Xhaka would absolutely post.
Oh, he
some-
remembers.
He would just post a cannon as his like Instagram.
Yeah.
Comment would just be
Yeah.
a cannon, like a random cannon. Not even.
It
like
wouldn't
an
be a
Arsenal
red cannon. It'd just
Yeah.
be like a regular old, like London cannon,
Nah,
at like a top of a tower.
Be some like medieval cannon from
Mhm.
you know
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
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 I think he's
Yeah.
originally from Kosovo, and so he just like something from
Yeah.
Eastern Europe. But
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that Tottenham are starting to figure it out.
And we're also like starting. This should enter a period where we are starting to get healthy.
Yes.
Because Solanke is close. Dragusin just made it back, so we've got a little center back help.
Nice. Drag Knuckles.
Drag Knuckles, yes.
Drags Knuckles.
He actually subbed on
Whoa.
last weekend, so he is officially back. Would you say whoa for?
No, I don't know. I think it's a tremendous nickname that I came up with a year and a half ago.
Yeah, you did
2
come
years
up
Knuckles.
with Dragusin. Yeah, so with Kulusevski should be first. Madison should be sometime March-ish.
That Madison one is awful. Yeah. You guys have definitely been missing him.
Yeah, because I don't know when we're finally healthy, and I have not. You guys can vouch for me. I have not blamed injuries all year. This is what the depth is for. I've been consistent in saying that we should be able to win games with the quality of players that we have signed to be depth.
Sure.
We should be able to win these games.
But
Speaking of depth, sorry, I'll let you finish when you're done.
But
I have a question about your depth.
No, I'm just. Well, now that we're here, go ahead and ask it.
Speaking of depth, how do you feel about Brandon Johnson to the Eagles, to Crystal Palace?
I hate it.
Or Bournemouth. Apparently, Bournemouth want him too.
I love Brandon Johnson. Why? And the only logical explanation is our faithful host's explanation that you capitalize on a valuable asset as at the peak of what you can get for him. That's the only logic. You know what I mean? Like
the numbers that they're floating around are like 35 million, and you guys you guys paid 60 million for him.
Then there's no like. Yeah, do we need 35 million? I don't know. Are we in a cash crunch right now? Like, we need the depth more than we need anything else. And for on football, on the field reasons, there's no reason to get rid of him.
What's that?
Absolutely no reason.
What are you seeing?
47.5 mil.
What is that? What they paid?
Yeah, 47.5 mil pounds. Probably add-ons probably brought up to 60. 35 mil is what's agreed to sign. So for probably book value,
that's the rumor.
It's not. It's a rumor, not agreed.
Because
he is not on the way out.
The thing about it is
it's got ESPN, and I think it has Fab.
Apparently, Ollie Glasner agreed to the transfer while Steve Parrish was away. Like he agreed to this transfer while the owner was away, right? And so
yeah,
there is some.
I guess the football
hilarious. Wait, he won't sign a contract, but he's like, "Yeah, bro, we'll buy that guy." The manager's the owner's got my back.
I guess technically the football reason is now that we have Matthias Kudus and Kulusevski's coming off injury,
he's not going to play.
Like surplus.
Yeah, where does Brennan Johnson? But my argument would be, we're living it.
It would just
like when you.
It would just seem wild.
You know what I mean?
Move on from him only 18 months
after
signing.
But if he wants to move, maybe this is the thing we always like. Logically, tactically, we don't know. Like we can see the logical and the tactical. We don't know the personal.
Yeah.
So like maybe Brendan Johnson's like, hey man, I can see the writing on the wall. When Kulusevski comes back, I'm not gonna have a home.
Maybe he just clashes with Thomas Frank because didn't they have a situation?
Or maybe that
earlier in the season where he was talking with somebody coming off the pitch and they didn't acknowledge him. They didn't acknowledge Thomas Frank. It could just be a personality clash between the manager and the player.
It could be. Yeah, we don't know the personal aspect. But tactically on the pitch, I got a European trophy because of this man. Like there's you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I don't personally have one, but you know what I'm saying.
I got you.
So,
well, Brad, do you think that the fighting Granit Xhaka's take all points at Tottenham?
I think it's similar to what happened on Wednesday. I think they come away with some form of point or points.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Now, I want to quickly end this conversation with Brighton and Burnley because we have spent a lot of time this season decrying Wolves, and we haven't yet been able to. Ow! I just got attacked by a kitten. Sorry. Um, we haven't yet been able to give Wolves their flowers for picking up points at Old Trafford.
Burnley.
No. Wolves picked up points.
He's getting there. He's getting there.
I'm getting there. Hold on. I'm saying that we've been talking smack about Wolves all year for only having 3 points, but we haven't been able to talk about Burnley and just how anemic maybe is the best way. Like they have 12 points through 19 games, and I don't know. Every time I watch them, I never look at them and say, "Oh, these guys are good value to pick up points here." Right? I never watch Burnley and I'm like, they're gonna win. But at the same time, like Brighton, I think are underachieving this year. So does that make them susceptible? And like, is it a possibility that they drop points against Burnley?
I think my picks on a weekly basis fully will agree that Brighton are underachieving.
Yeah.
Every week I'm like, oh yeah, Brighton's a lot better than that team.
Yeah.
And then they aren't.
That's a good question. I should.
And maybe this is like a situation where I'm like your Wolves from 2 years ago, where like you just kept picking Wolves.
Yeah.
And then they wouldn't.
Yeah.
And like so maybe I just keep picking Brighton and they're not gonna.
Yeah, I'm looking at this real quick, and in round 15, it was Brighton versus West Ham. Everybody picked Brighton, right? It's like
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, it's a smattering of
like what do you do?
Yeah, I don't know. It's
and they didn't lose. They lost João Pedro.
No, João Pedro.
So they didn't lose.
No,
João Pedro
was Brighton.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking.
Yeah, Brighton. The unofficial Strasbourg of the Premier League.
Yeah, the unofficial. We just fund. He's got
a kitten.
Yes,
he's got a kitten fighting him
right now.
We fund Bournemouth. Yeah, we fund Brighton's.
Brighton
purchases. Yep.
Brighton is afloat now because of Chelsea Football Club.
Yeah, they're probably still paying for Graham Potter.
Because of Graham Potter, Caicedo, actually,
Pedro, Cucurella.
Arsenal gave him money too.
Just Leon
for Trossard.
All the directors we took from there.
Yeah. Took the whole scouting department.
Yeah. We're turning into. Never mind. Let me stop. Let me stop myself.
I'm actually very curious what that was, but
yeah. Where were you going with that?
We're turning into a Brighton Dortmund where like we have a bunch of youth players, and if they don't work out, we're selling them.
That is true. I saw a crazy spreadsheet the other day on Twitter. Like it was like a hit or miss spreadsheet. And I thought, like
it was very
biased. Like it wasn't
super skewed. Like a fan was just mad. Was like, that's a miss. And it's like, but it might not be a hit, but it wasn't a miss.
It did show like how many players you guys have bought.
Bro, yeah. They're stocks. What do you mean? We're trying to do Moneyball, but we don't know what stat to look at.
But all right. Do you guys? My ultimate question is: do you guys think Burnley are going to pick up points against Brighton?
No.
I still don't.
Oh, man,
is there a chance? Maybe, but probably not.
I really want to say yes, but I also unfortunately feel like I agree with you guys.
You know what they need?
What do they need?
They need a visit from partial owner JJ Watt to give them like a little pep talk.
He's too busy commentating American football to come over.
Well, it's almost done.
Yeah, and he's kind of like the third tier. Is he with CBS or with Fox?
I think he's a CBS guy.
He's a CBSer.
So like he's
CBS, and he's also on the Pat McAfee show every week too.
Yeah, but he can do the Pat McAfee show from England.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was a digression.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, so we need to look at the spreadsheet. It's been a minute since we've looked at the spreadsheet. Round 17, we had a bunch of people on 6 points. Sean, Joel, and Jimmy all ended that week on 6 points. And then in round 18, Joel was the sole winner. He had 7 correct picks. Like Joel crushed it in round 18. So now, of course, round 19 is ongoing as recording, so we don't have any results for that overall. But we do have an interesting shakeup in the overall table because Brad has been on some howlers over the last
Ooh.
few weeks.
Yeah, he has.
And that has allowed me to catch up to him on 92 points. So now we have a joint tie for first place on 92 correct picks through 180 games between Brad and myself.
Wow. Wow.
Coming in at third, though, is Jimmy on 90 points. So Jimmy and Jack are slow. They're close. It's only 2 points separate 3 people. A little bit further back is Sean, but he's only 6 points off the lead. So he's right in the thick of things. And then, it cascades on from there. So if you're interested in what we're talking about, we have a spreadsheet where we collate everyone's picks from the weeks, and we make picks on our Discord server. You can join our Discord community. It's in the link of this video description, and we have a channel dedicated solely for picking Premier League matches. Each week, we'll add you to the spreadsheet. We'll get you in. It's a little bit of bragging rights, all that good stuff. But join the Discord community, and you can get in on the action and see how good you are at picking wins and losses, like we are, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You gotta catch up. You gotta catch up.
All right.
You still have time though.
Get Brad.
Well, this podcast is normally brought to you by 3 friends who support different teams.
True.
This week, it's brought to you by 3 friends who support different teams and 1 maniac kitten.
Yes. Wherever she is, she's probably chewing my power cord right now. So we need to end the podcast before I lose.
Oh yeah, let's get out of here before she chews that up.
That guy up top is at KS Brad G. Down below is at Whiteheart_Sean. I'm at James Tiffany. Collectively, we are at Redcard_Radio. We will be back next week to break down more football and preview more football and other stuff.
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see. Maybe it'll be 2 reviews. You never know. But until then, I hope you enjoy the football this weekend, and we will be back next week. Have a good one.